April 9th. So April 9th and April 10th, April 9th and April 20th, we're going to read the Tiny Invaders. So on April 9th, 6th graders will have a Google Meet, and 7th through 11th graders will be completing a recorded lesson with the Google form. And everybody, of course, will be doing the 20 minutes. So let's go ahead and start the recording. The 2 pages of Tiny Invaders. As we read, if you're doing the pre-recorded session, you can go ahead and pull up the Google form and fill this out. Okay, so Tiny Invaders, this is a magazine article. This is by Kimberly Feltz Taylor. During the flu pandemic of 1918 to 1919, people did not know what caused the disease. Today, scientists know that the flu is caused by a virus. A virus is a type of germ, a tiny living thing that attacks the body and can make people sick. So invaders is a group that enters a place by force in order to take control of it. Illnesses that can be passed from one person to another are called contagious diseases. One way people get the flu is by breathing in or inhaling the virus. This can happen if you inhale after someone who is sick with the flu coughs or sneezes. Another way is by touching something that the flu virus is on it, such as an infected person's hand or something that they touched. Then when you touch your own mouth, nose, or eyes, the flu then enters your body. Fortunately, the human body has an immune system that protects the body against viruses and other germs. The body's immune system can kill most flu viruses within a week or 2. But some flu viruses are able to overwhelm a body's immune system. They can kill huge numbers of people. The Spanish flu of 1918 was one of the most deadly flu viruses of all times. Flu epidemics occur every single year. Most are not as serious as the Spanish flu. Why the epidemic of 1918 was so deadly remains a mystery. Okay, so let's go over this right here, and then we'll go back to the 2 vocab words. So outbreak, epidemic, pandemic. So what is it? Which one is it truly? So an outbreak is sometimes many people in a community will get sick with the same disease. That's an outbreak. An epidemic is an outbreak that spreads to a wider area, like the state or the whole country. So if the whole country gets really, really sick, it's an epidemic. So outbreak is just like Greenville. Epidemic is just South Carolina. Pandemic is where it goes from one country to another country. So the flu goes from the United Kingdom or England to France, and from France to China, and from China to the United States. So the entire world has it. So that's called a pandemic. So what we are in right now is called the pandemic. Okay? So let's go back and let's look at some vocabulary. We have 2 words, and so this is in your Google form as well, and this is a quiz grade on collaboration, agency, and written communication. So overwhelm has 3 syllables. Overwhelm. So this is a verb because it's something that we are physically doing or like a virus is doing. So what happens is when we're overwhelmed is we get not really attacked, but it means like we are, oh gosh, what am I trying to say? We are almost like attacked by this thing, and our body is broken down. Okay. And then that causes us to get sick. So if we were overwhelmed by this flu bug, so if it comes into our body, it overwhelms our lung system because it goes from one cell to the next, and then it overwhelms by taking over the entire body. Okay? So it just means to take over and cause something to kind of like self-destruct. Okay? So an example, when was the last storm that overwhelmed your town? So the last storm that overwhelmed Greenville was, I think it was like a rainstorm. It was like really, really bad. It was like, I think it had some like ice, what's it called, hail in it. But we don't really have that many like bad storms. Okay. The next word is mystery. Mystery. So 3 syllables. This is a noun because this is like a big idea. It's a thing. Okay. And we can find this in paragraph 5. So the meaning is it's something that people can't understand or they can't really figure out. Okay. So the example is, what is one mystery from school that you would like to solve? I would like to solve the mystery of the the boys' bathroom constantly being broken. I would love to know why the boys' bathroom at GEC is constantly being broken. I would love to know that. Just saying. Why is it always broken? And why is it always at 3? Like 2:30, 3 o'clock. Why? Weird. Okay. Anyways, key ideas. This is the main idea. Why can flu viruses be so dangerous? So when I'm answering this question, I'm always going to go back to the text and back it up with some information, with some evidence, right? So illnesses can be passed from one person to another, and these are called contagious diseases. So to me, that means if contagious means it's being passed from one person to the next, and then I see it's being passed by people just breathing, to me that's the most dangerous thing. Is if it's just passed through breathing, that means like the whole world has it. So I would be like, well, viruses can be really dangerous because it can be transmitted through breathing. Okay. Underline the definition of a virus in paragraph 1. How does the word attack help us understand what a virus does? So if we go back to virus, how does the word attack help us understand what virus means? So a virus is a type of germ, a tiny living thing that attacks the body and can make people sick. So to me, if I took the word attack out, it would just say a virus is a type of germ or a tiny living thing that is in the body and can make people sick. To me, that just means that it's in the body and just like sitting there. But the word attack means that it's actively going out and moving through the bloodstream to different parts of the body and like, actively trying to almost kind of kill you, you know? Okay, last one. What is one piece of advice you would give to friends who are trying to avoid catching the flu? Well, I would give you the advice to stay inside. And if you're going to go out, make sure you're wearing a mask, especially if you're around like sick people, and don't touch your nose, mouth, or eyes, because that's really how it's being transmitted, is through touching infected items and then touching your face. But the breathing thing right here, I would say maybe wear a mask if you're going to go out to a very crowded area. Okay, so again, that is in Google Forms, and you should complete that in Google Forms along with completing 20 minutes on this software.